How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? This is another direct upload. I'm doing this one from home, not from the car. It's complicated. Why? Well, not that complicated, but I would have to explain how I use my cell phone to record something because I actually just finished recording something, a new series for Rom TV, and it's called Pool Styles. And the first episode will be up Thursday evening, by Thursday evening today, right? And if you watch this particular video in the later days, it's already up. But check out Rom TV. The preview for it for Pool Styles is already up. And the basic premise of that series is talking about different pool styles. Now, y'all know I'm big on the body game, right? Y'all know I'm big on the body game, right? But that's not the only way to pull women. Like some people looked at some of my body game videos and they feeling bad. It's like, well, my buddy ate this, man. I'll probably be talking about 14 different pool styles, different styles. Like the first one I'll be talking about is being a smooth talker because the communication piece is key, the mouthpiece. So that'll be the first one I'm talking about. And, I'll be talking about, of course, the body game, the pretty boy game, the style game, even like the size game, stuff for big men, little guys, whatever. So there's several styles, and those are just the ones I'm talking about. There are plenty of styles, but that's going to be the series. So check out the preview. Check out the preview, and then check out the first episode. Like I said, it'll be up later on today, right? And for people who watch this after April 11th, it'll be up. So anyway, right? And speaking of pool styles, I gotta check out my man Lucario, right? How to have sex with two women a day. A couple of weeks ago, I'd say March 28th, I filmed a segment for Mr. Lucario's upcoming documentary, Game Kings. I'm just honored to be in there with some of the people that's going to be a part of that joint. Just like, just being in the same, film with a legend like Rosebud. Like, people, you say Rosebud, I was like, dude told me Rosebud was there. I was like, man, that's all you had to say. So, and you know what? I checked this out because I know a lot of people, they be like, Lucario this and Lucario that. Fam, he ain't giving his best game online. That dude ain't giving you. I read through this. I was like, yeah, damn, that's some good ass shit. That is some good ass shit. Like if I were to categorize Lucario's game, it's just about having that just confidence. Like people say it's cliche, but you know what? You can't give a fuck out here, man. I talk with Lucario, talk with my man Miles Cunningham. That dude. Don't leave your woman around that motherfucker. Seriously, don't leave your woman around that. That dude bold as shit. And that's a game. Just being bold, man. Like I said, the muscle game, body game, that's just my default. That's the one I just prefer. Right? But I've actually had some fine women when I was like weighing as much as 270 pounds. Or even before I touched the weight. Just not as many. So that was just my good thing. But everybody got a style. And like I said, and somebody say, well, why are you promoting another dating coach? Look, it's like I said, like sometimes people get on these joints and they'll try to say, well, you said this, but this other dating coach said this. People got different styles. It's all different approaches. People got to tailor their game to their personality, their body build, social class, and everything. There ain't no one way to get sex. The human race would be what? Numbered in the millions if that was the case. Everybody got a style. Shoot, there's even a cat, I'll shout him out, Sir Tricks a lot. He's straight up about tricking. He's unapologetic about it. That's a game. Alan Roger Curry said that's a game. They ain't one I would personally play, but shit. If you got the money, you ain't tricking if you got the money. So it's like, that's a legitimate style, right? So you got to just find what's good for you and don't worry about trying to compete. That's why I don't be competing with anybody. In fact, I've told people, you know what, this dude over here might be better for you than what I'm teaching. Hey, man, there's enough out here so everybody can eat. Because I'm looking at it, it's like about 4 billion men in the world. you got no room but to grow. So anyway, check that out. But one of the main things I wanted to talk about, man, speaking of the dating coach thing, I'm gonna tell you what, and this is some another brother. He ain't officially a dating coach, but he got cold game. I mean, and that's Glendon Cameron, right? And he had said something in one of his videos about, you got some cats on here. They just fans of dating coaches, but they ain't really learning. Something like that. But they more like fanboys. Like everybody's like I had a cat and I had to block him. I hope he sees this video and I hope he realizes he's been blocked because he keep asking me the same questions, some personal shit about what I prefer, right, in a woman, what celebrities I like, right? And I'm like, first of all, I don't tell people too much personal shit. Whatever I tell y'all, that's all you get. But I keep my shit private, right? I keep any women I deal with private, right? I want to be able to walk down the street. I don't like people having too much insight into me. There's stuff I'm like, you know what? Because see, sometimes you give too much insight, you don't know who's going to use that shit against you. If I say it all of a sudden, other than a fat butt, this is what I like in some woman, and you get somebody, it's like, okay, I know I set that nigga up. I don't give too much insight. Trust me, I learned early in life. I don't care what you do, how public you are, hold some shit back, right? But the main thing, getting back to that point that Glenn and Cameron made, there's a lot of fanboys and they watching a different dating coach and it's like, yeah, he's a shit, but they ain't going out doing the work. Now I say that because in the last couple of days, I've gotten several testimonies from some cats. Who actually followed what I said, right? And that's what gets me on. That's what makes me happy. Don't worry about me. I get mine. If I stop doing this, I'm going to still get mine. If I stop doing this, I'm still going to get paid doing something. I got millionaires offering me jobs. Seriously. I just pick up the phone and say, dude, that job you been offering me, boom. And I'll start off at 6 figures, man. Ron's very talented, okay? Ron's very talented. So trust me, this is just one chapter. I just enjoy this and I don't like working for people. But if something change, I'll do something else. So my main thing is not even so much as making money, but just helping people, right? I want to help people. So when people come back to me and say, hey, Rom, you helped me out with this. Or Rom, like I got some dudes, a few dudes, they weren't getting any play when I first started talking to them. And these ain't just some internet dudes. These some dudes offline. Like I had a cat the other day. He might be watching this. He's one of the few people who can hit me up. He can just text me if he feel like it, right? This dude, I mean, he was all right with women from what I saw. But now this dude talking about a rotation. Like serious rotation. The questions he asks now ain't about how to get them. It's how to manage them, right? And it got some other dudes. Another dude, he was already pretty decent, but now he's like, yeah, now I'm getting quality women, better quality. Because that's what I'm here to do, just make you better. Right? That's because, you know what? That actually helps me out because it says it's worth it. And keep in mind, I've been doing this for 20 years. If some dudes didn't come back to me and say, hey, this stuff works, I wouldn't be making this video. I'd be doing something else. Or I'd probably be talking about politics or something, right? It'd be a totally different vibe. But I'd be helping dudes, man. There's babies being born because of the shit I'm telling some dudes. Seriously, I got actual babies. Rom is adding to the population. I'm up there with like Barry White. You know what I mean? Babies Barry White got out there. And I mean like just inspired. You go on there, show you. May I have the pleasure of undressing you. See, I can't even do it like Barry. You just got to say the words. Barry, shit. Barry hit him with that voice. Oh, and that's another thing, too. Like I said, different style. Barry White, big old dude. But he hit him with that voice, the women just get moist. They just get moist. Throw the panties on the stage and stuff. Or better yet, Barry White hit him with that, may I have the pleasure of undressing you. You know? Be like, no. Leave them panties alone. I don't do that. Shit. Man, you hit them with that voice. Because seriously, and that's a style. But yeah, when I hear people come back to me and they like, yeah, Rom, this helped me out. Rom, this is better. You know, That woman I've been going for all this time, I got her now. Because that's saying I'm going in the right direction. That's the feedback. See, don't worry about me. Rom done did his thing, right? Done did his thing. Rom doing his thing, right? Right? I'm already up there. Look, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be select regardless. I don't give a shit. Y'all can argue about select, non-select, Pookie and Ray Ray, and I'm just gonna be sitting back chilling. You know, eating some fried chicken and stuff, and some stuff with some almonds in it. Yeah, girl, you know I got you. That's a little inside thing for y'all. So look, I'm gonna tell you what. And that's what I want to hear from people, man. Don't worry about my personal shit. All right, worry about how you can take the information that I'm giving you, or any dating coach is giving you, and making you into a better person. Right? Don't worry about how entertaining they are, right? Or what they doing in their personal life. Don't live a second-hand life. And let me get a little bit more serious too, because I've been following like a lot of, I follow this Pookie and Ray Ray, select, non-select. Don't worry where another man sticking his dick. Don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about where you sticking your. As long as that motherfucker ain't sticking a dick in some woman that you think you fucking, that's the only time you should be concerned. If it's a woman that you in a relationship with, then you should be concerned. But other than that, don't worry where another man is. Don't live vicariously through him. Because like I said, I'm gonna live my life regardless of whether I'm on YouTube or not, whether I'm doing videos. Because I can be doing something else and still doing my thing with the ladies. All right? You worry about you trying to improve yourself. And this is the thing I always say about my information. You don't just hear it or reject it or even accept it. Go out there and do it. I'm serious. Don't just say, hey, look, you don't have to say, oh, Rom said this and this is it. You go out there and find out if that's it. And I'm going to be straight up with you. I don't have a problem if you say, you know what, they ain't work for me as well. For whatever reason. All right. Lucario. Alan Roger Curry. Alfie King. Shoot. Whole bunch of names, really. Shoot. Whole bunch of names. Right? Stefan Clinkscale's coming up. C Boogie got a lot of game. He don't call himself a coach, but shit, you follow his program, boom, dime game. Right? Whatever help you, because we ultimately, man, if any of us on here, we trying to help you. Ultimately, if any of us on here, we trying to help you. I mentioned Lucario, and he run with Miles Cunningham. Miles Cunningham don't need this shit to make any money. That motherfucker don't need this shit. This is secondary thing, right? A lot of us got something else going on, right? But we actually trying to help people. I'm gonna tell you why. I can speak for myself. Why I'm trying to help people. I seen because at first I've told the story. I ain't even think dudes needed this, but dudes will come in saying this and that, and I just say, damn. And I be taking the shit they struggling with. I take for granted, right? Still take it for granted, right? I still have random women saying hi to me. They just older. They in shape though, but they just older. All right, shit. Some young girls are friendly. I was just talking with a young buddy yesterday. She was just out riding a bike, saw me. All right. We already done did the shit, but we see the guys out here, and a lot of dudes suffering and shit, man. Kevin Samuels, he out there. He trying to tell you how to dress and shit. Get that style game. Hell, if you average looking, and you ain't gonna win no bodybuilding contest or a modeling contract. Shit, you throwing that suit. You throwing that suit in that fragrance. Issa Rae said it best about a fragrance. A good fragrance on a man make a woman rethink his attractiveness. She'd be like, "Whoa, wait a minute. He ain't that bad." Yeah, the eyes like here and there, but damn, he smell good. But seriously, that's what I want to hear. And, to the fellas who just reached out to me, shared their testimony, that's what it makes it. That keeps me going. That keeps me going, man. Because, I'm actually just trying to help people. And like for some of the cats out there think I'm coming hard, hey, like a dear woman, she passed away, but she said to me, she said, sometimes the best way to love somebody is to curse them out. So even if I'm jumping on you and it sounds harsh, that's just some tough love, all right? So, just understand that. Don't just be listening to the shit. Go out and do it. When people tell you to go out and do some shit. Go out and do it. Find out. And you ain't going to know. You are not going to know. Right? You're not going to know until you go out there and say, hold up. All right, Rom said this, get all this shit together. It's like, oh, shit, it works. And like I said, been doing this for 20 years. I've yet to have somebody come and say, Rom, I did everything you said, and it just didn't work for me. In all seriousness, nobody's come back. I ain't going to say nobody, it always has. Somebody might have not worked and they just didn't come back to me. In fact, I've had some people that work with me, don't do the fucking shit I tell them to do, then go out, chase a bunch of other people, then they be hitting me back. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some motherfucking shit? But it is what it is. But that's why I do all this, man. That's why I do all this. Right? And now I gotta focus on my sons. And the thing is, funny thing with my sons, ain't even so much, man, women be throwing the shit at them. I just gotta make sure I don't have any grandkids before I need them. All right? I gotta make sure. Only thing I know with them, my grandkids will be pretty, because they be getting these pretty young girls and shit. Don't be saying shit. So, yeah, you know. That's my well, both of them got like their style. Cause my oldest son, he about 6'1", 6'2", at least 6'2" with some shoes on. All right, I haven't officially measured him, but I'm like, damn, I keep looking up more and more. Shoot. As soon as he walk in the room and shit, he kind of still goofy and stuff, and women be like, hey. I was like, damn, the youngest one. I don't know, probably got about 16 grandkids out of that motherfucker. So anyway, right. That's it for now, yo. And you know, I want to thank everybody for the support, man. And you know, go check out Lucario, man. Seriously. And the only reason I'm pushing that, check out Lucario. Stay up with him for the whole Game Kings thing. That shit gonna be thorough. Shoot, I'm waiting to see what Rosebud had to say. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and blessings.